and the Jaspers win the MAAC Championship. They're going dancing.
Last night, Manhattan clinched their first berth to the NCAA Tournament in 10 years as they won a New York showdown with Iona, 71-68. We are happy to be joined by head coach Steve Masiello. Thank you so much for joining us. How you doing?
Doing great now.
I figured you must be feeling pretty. Of all the days we're going to catch you in a good mood, we figured this would be it.
This is it. I don't even know what day it is, what time it is, but it feels amazing.
All right. Are you able to sit back today and enjoy your accomplishment, or, coaches are always looking forward to what's next, or are you just looking forward to what's coming up, or are you able to enjoy this?
One of the things that's interesting about the MAAC tournament and the mid-major tournaments is they're a week early than everything else. So you actually get to enjoy this before you have to turn the page with Selection Sunday. We still have a couple days. So right now I'm enjoying this. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Come Sunday, we'll turn it into business. But right now this is something I'm really proud of.
All right, you've been to the tournament a number of times, never in this role, and I'm assuming every time as a favorite. Now you'll be an underdog, in all likelihood a big underdog. How do you embrace the role of underdog and possibly Cinderella?
Well, I think it's our non-conference schedule was very difficult this year. We opened up at LaSalle, out South Carolina, Illinois State. So we've been in that role in the regular season. To do it in the postseason, it's much more challenging. The thing I like is the neutral site. I think that's a big game changer when you get out there, get on a neutral site. Gives you an opportunity. We know we could get beat by anyone, but it makes things fun.
And real quick, Andy, before you jump in, explain, as Bruce alluded to it, but explain to people all your tournament experience, who it's with, and why you were a favorite.
There was a guy by the name of Rick Pitino.
I think I've heard of him. Maybe.
He knows a little bit about the month of March. He's pretty good, so I was very fortunate. I played for him, actually, at Kentucky, and then Coach Smith, but then I worked 6 years for Rick Pitino. Taught me everything about the business, just really on and off the court. Really, I understood how things need to go. Taught me how to be a coach, and he's the reason I am where I am today.
He's had a slight bit of success in the tournament.
Just a little.
Just a little bit.
Just a tad,
yeah, he's not bad.
So this is obviously unprecedented for your players. It's a big layoff. How do you keep them focused during this very different kind of time for them?
It's one of those things where we're kind of talking about just enjoying the moment, but also understanding we have to be who we are. And we have a very mature team. We have 8 juniors and seniors. So they understand they're not going to be immature about it and get all, distracted by other things that go on. They'll enjoy it. And then in about 48 hours, we're going to start toning it all down, turning the page now and looking ahead to possible opponents. We'll start looking at our seeds. We think we could be somewhere between a 12 or a 13. Then we'll start IDing some possible 4s and 5s, looking at some game plans, and going from there on it. But they understand it. They're very good. I coach a great group of young men, high-character guys. They still want to win, which is great for me. It makes my job easier.
You have some real roots here, Yonkers, White Plains, and you were a ball boy for the Knicks.
Yeah.
So you're the perfect guy to ask, what do you think of this whole Phil Jackson situation? Do you think he should come here?
I think if the Knicks can get Phil Jackson in any part of their organization, I think it's a home run. I think obviously you're talking about a coach who has won everywhere he's been, knows how to win, and I think he changes your culture immediately. Obviously, the Knicks right now, not that I'm an expert on NBA basketball, they're having their ups and downs, and they need some help. Who better to go to than maybe one of the all-time winningest coaches in NBA history?
Do you have a good celebrity story or something from when you were a ball boy for the Knicks? There had to be a lot of interesting things you saw.
There was a lot of interesting things, but you know what? Some of those things I don't know if I could say. 1989, it was Coach Pitino again. I was the ball boy till about 94. Had so much fun. I was a young kid. That's when the Garden was rocking. So every night was just a lot of fun.
So you had like Pitino, Stu Jackson, John McLeod, that whole
Don Nelson, Pat Riley, Jeff Van Gundy. I mean, we just had.
How long were you a ball boy? 15 years?
Yeah, felt that way. I grew up in the Garden. It was awesome. It was just a great time. Some lifelong. I mean, Charles Oakley, still a dear friend of mine.
That's great.
Mark Jackson. So you met some wonderful people that really kind of molded your life.
Coach, thank you for stopping by. Congratulations again. We hope to talk to you along the way. Good luck in the big dance.
Thanks for having me.
Coach Masiello.